What up, world? Your boy Chuck Wick Ill, aka Charles Brown, back again for another Talking Facts. But first, I want to ask you, are you good? You sure you good? All right, man. So the industry is showing their hand right now, and I don't know if a lot of y'all gonna understand what's going on because of the artists involved. Lil Nas X, love it or hate it, like it or not, and I have not and will never watch the video associated with his song. I think it's called "Call Me by Your Name" or something like that, Montero or something, right? Not my cup of tea by a long shot. It's not in my wheelhouse. That's not something I go around trying to listen to. But with that being said, I do understand censorship, right? So people may laugh and be like, oh, the song is satanic. He's lap dancing the devil. Our children are watching this. We need to do something about this. Yada, 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 yada. A lot of parents are they're freaking out because their child is the one being exposed to Lil Nas X. The fiendish, devilish plot of Lil Nas X to sell satanic Nike Air Forces or whatever, and Air Maxes or whatever they are. 666 pair of devil Nikes. And he's lap dancing on the devil in his video. All preposterous, all nonsense, and all abhorrent behavior. Something that we should not strive or have our kids exposed to a lot of people's opinions and mine as well. But with that being said, right? As a kid, there's a lot to unpack with this. So if you agree with them pulling down or deleting his video and or his music from social media for satanic, quote unquote, verses or purposes, saying that it's a little too involved with satanic nature and vulgar and things like that, right? That is 100% censorship. I don't like the video, which I have never even seen. Just knowing off the description of it, I'm not watching it. I don't want to see a grown man lap dancing on anyone, let alone the devil. So I don't want to see it at all. And it's pure hype and gimmicky, and I get it. It's whatever. Now, as an adult, if I choose to get worked up and be like, it's the devil, oh my God, he's promoting satanic rituals and yada yada, then I would have an issue with it. So my beliefs on this is, first of all, you can't invoke the devil, in my opinion, with this music video. The only way you can invoke the devil, in my opinion, is if you personally invoke the devil. If I bring the devil into my house, that's on me. If I allow that, right? I don't feel like I need to go and try to destroy everyone's freedom of speech, right? And musically at that. I'm not talking about a guy outside with a knife with a book of Satan going around looking for somebody to stab. That's not this. This is entertainment. This is artwork. This is art, for lack of a better term. And once you start censoring people's artwork, it's a slippery slope, because there's a lot of your favorite rappers that got some crazy songs in there that reference things that may not be politically correct or may be looked at as religious blasphemy. It's just a fact, right? I know Chuck Wick from the Ghetto Boys, Bushwick Bill, a.k.a. Chuck Wick, did a song as Chucky, where he was going around as the Chucky doll, killing, raping, doing all kind of madness, right? Doing whatever Chucky does. I know that Biggie has a couple songs about killing and murdering and harming himself, and Snoop has a song where he literally is talking to the devil, telling him to do this and do that and the third. And we ain't even gonna begin to touch on Eminem records. And even Lil Uzi Vert, as of right now, All My Friends Are Dead, that's supposed to be satanic in nature in a lot of ways, a lot of things he says. So there's a lot of songs. And over the past couple of years, a lot of people deemed a lot of videos to have satanic images in them. And that's what Lil Nas X is playing on. a lot of the satanic fear and things that people, every time something comes out with a symbol, someone's there to point out the satanic meaning of it. And in my opinion, right, if you really start to study history, something satanic to one person, that symbol meant something beautiful to another. If I'm the devil, the best thing I'm going to do is go and find find images that you revere and stamp my name on it and make it mine. The Nazi symbol was not their symbol. That was not their, they didn't invent that. They stole that, if I'm not mistaken, from a whole different culture that had nothing to do with Nazism or satanic activities. But they took the symbol, which was, I believe, if you do your research, it was a righteous symbol at first. They took the bended cross and made it into whatever they wanted to make it into with Hitler. So it's all about perception. So in my opinion, you start going down a slippery slope when you start saying what's satanic and what ain't. And what's a lot of African symbols that were beautiful symbols for beautiful religions and things like that were stolen and used as props for a not so nice system, a satanic and otherwise different type of activities that led to those symbols now becoming looked at as pariahs or symbols of hate when they weren't, right? Even the damn green frog, who they're using, the white supremacists are using the green frog as their mascot. That was not meant for that. They took that, and now everyone who tweets that is supporting quote unquote white supremacy when that green frog had nothing to do with that. It was co-opted. So now I say all that to say this. We're going to say a music video that's absolutely goofy, because who's going to lap dance the devil? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. And I'm sure it's horrible as far as visually. I'm sure it's extremely explicit. I'm sure it's way over the top. But we've seen a lot of over the top just in the last couple of years. Go on World Star. Go on World Star hip hop. Check out some of them videos where they're extremely over the top, where the chicks got barely nothing on, if they got anything at all. Shaking and doing all kind of twerking and all this and that. Full on striptease. So you're going to tell me Lil Nas X doing a lap dance off of an imaginary character is worse than some real strippers DPing each other on, you know what I'm saying, on World Star. It's worse, right? Kids can see both of them. But you ain't take the World Star stuff down, right? So what I'm saying is we are in a slippery slope where they're starting to be able to remove your music. If this does happen, Lil Nas X says that I can't control this. They're going to be taking my music down. Enjoy it while you can. And then his label damn near confirms that it's out of their hands. And they're stopping the sale on his shoes, which is an infringement on Nike's rights. I get it. But as he said in his defense, Nike has let shoes be reworked before and sold. Now, yeah, they could put a stop and desist on anybody. But there have been instances where someone has rewrote or recustomized a pair of Nikes and resold them as reseller stuff. So he's looking at it like, why I can't do it? Why? Because the word Satan is in there. And as much as I don't like the word Satan and you don't like the word Satan, and it is a very controversial word to say. You can't even name your child Satan. You go to the DMV, try to name him Satan, they're going to tell you, get out of here. They might call the cops on you. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, in our society, it is a very serious word. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, why can't we say that word? Why can't you use it musically if you want to? I'm not, I'll make a record. I'll say, if I'm talking about God and I throw satanic references to show you what God versus that entity is out to do to you, did I just break some kind of unspoken law and do they get to rip my stuff down? If I make a song all about how bad Satan is, but I use Satan several times, do I all of a sudden get my music pulled and my video pulled and get blackballed from iTunes? Like, well, how far do we go with this? And does it always matter the context of what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is you got somebody that can choose the context. of what you're saying and what your imagery is supposed to represent. And they can go, and that's too satanic. Someone can go and look at Bone Thugs' video, Crossroads. And it has this guy throughout the entire video who could be taken as Satan, leading people to wherever he's leading them. He could be God or the devil. It's never clear, right? All I know is he's coming touching people in the forehead and they're dying. Someone could be like one day, you know, like they're going back and burning these books. Someone could go one day, listen, that Bone Thugs video going a little too far. I think they're talking about Satanism. We don't want our kids to be watching things about Satanism. He touches him, his eyes turn black, rolled in the back of his head, and he died on sight. That's satanistic. We need to remove that video, and there you go. Bone Thugs is gone forever. So we got to be very careful. It's a slippery slope with these things that we want to take down and snatch down and condemn and say whatever in the name of children's rights versus freedom and freedom of speech and artists' rights, songwriters' rights. We need to be very careful before we be applauding just because we don't like the artist when they snatch his music down, right? And again, I'm not a proponent of the music. I'll never hear the song, never hear the music. It's just something I don't want to see. I don't want to see some kid doing a lap dance with another guy talking about he's the devil in a costume, whatever it is. I don't want to see that. That's just me. But at the end of the day, he got the right to do that. I don't got to watch it. And you don't either, if you're against it. All I want to say is, in the comments, let me know what you think about the censorship. Let me know if you followed, subscribe, and you got some more to say about any other topics on this page. Hit the like button. Hit that bell. I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.